What is Bitcoin's major worth? As it hits new highs, there is no lack of strong forecasts about Bitcoin arriving at $100,000 or more. Regularly, these depend on not considerably more than extrapolations by individuals with personal stakes. The cost has gone up a ton, so it will continue onward up. Assuming it gets over its past high, it should continue onward up. There is 2 diagramming or specialized investigation, checking out charts and seeing examples in them. There might be extravagant terms, for example, opposition levels and Tenkan-sen. There is discussion about basics. We should look at this last thought. Does Bitcoin have a basic worth? Computing crucial qualities. A crucial worth in conventional monetary talk implies a worth in light of what return, or income, is created by a resource. Consider an apple tree. To a financial backer, its central worth is in the apples it produces. On account of organization shares, the major worth is the profit paid from benefits. A standard measure utilized by financial backers is the cost-to-profit proportion. In property, the principal esteem mirrors the lease the financial backer procures, or the proprietor-occupier saves. For a bond, the worth relies upon the interest it pays. Gold has a principal esteem additionally, in view of its utilization for gems or dental fillings or in gadgets. In any case, this worth isn't the reason the vast majority purchase gold. Essentials for digital currencies. Public monetary standards are unique. Their worth is in being a trusted and acknowledged unit of trade. In the past, coins made with gold and silver had a major worth since they could be broken down for their valuable metals. That is not true anymore with government-issued types of money, whose worth relies entirely upon individuals believing that others acknowledge them at face esteem. Most cryptographic forms of money, for example, Bitcoin, Ethereum and Dogecoin, are basically private government-issued types of money. They have no comparing resources or returns. This makes it difficult to decide a basic worth. In September, examiners with Britain's Standard Chartered Bank contended Bitcoin could top at about $100,000 before the finish of 2021. As a mode of trade, Bitcoin might turn into the prevailing shared installment technique for the worldwide unbanked in a future credit-only world, said the top of the bank's crypto research group, Geoffrey Kendrick, a previous Australian Treasury official. Hypothetically, this could be conceivable. Internationally, an expected 1.7 billion individuals need admittance to banking administrations. Yet, Bitcoin has been spruiked as the eventual fate of installments since its development in 2008. It has gained little headway. There are somewhere around 2 huge obstructions. First is the computational snort expected to deal with installments. Innovation might conquer this. The subsequent hindrance is more diligently, the instability of its cost. Advanced monetary forms that can keep a steady worth are bound to become installment instruments. These incorporate the current stablecoins, Meta's mooted DM and national bank computerized monetary forms, currently functional in some Caribbean economies. Up to this point, the main huge organization to have acknowledged installments in Bitcoin is Tesla, which reported this approach in March just to switch it in May. The main country to take on Bitcoin as a supported money is El Salvador, which additionally utilizes the US dollar. Yet, it is a long way from clear what benefits there are. The regulations constraining organizations to acknowledge the cryptographic money have additionally prompted fights. Bitcoin as advanced gold. Assuming that Bitcoin has no genuine worth as an inescapable method for installment, shouldn't something be said about as a store of significant worth, as computerized gold? It enjoys this upper hand over a large portion of the altcoins. Its stock, as is gold, seemingly restricted. One device utilized by crypto fans to contrast Bitcoin's shortage in gold is known as the stock-to-stream model. This approach claims gold holds its worth on the grounds that the current supply of gold is multiple times more than how much new gold mined every year. The load of Bitcoin is in excess of multiple times than the new coins mined every year. However, this doesn't clarify why Bitcoin's cost split recently. Nor does it have any hypothetical premise in financial matters. Costs don't rely just upon supply. Some Bitcoin advertisers foresee greater costs with the understanding finance's chiefs will ultimately contribute an arbitrary extent, say 5%, of their assets in Bitcoin. In any case, such expectations certainly accept Bitcoin, as the biggest and most popular cryptographic money, will keep on keeping up with its prevailing situation in the crypto market. This isn't insured. Furthermore, there is no restriction to the quantity of digital currency options. Recollect Bankcard? This MasterCard organization once had 90% of the Australian market in the mid-1980s. It was ancient by 2006. What might be said about MySpace? Before 2008, it was a greater long-range informal communications site than Facebook. Nothing but business as usual. In September, The Economist contended Bitcoin is currently an interruption to the eventual fate of decentralized money, with rival blockchain cryptographic money Ethereum arriving at minimum amount. There are matches between the Bitcoin bubble and the dot-com air pocket of 2000, driven by excessively hopeful suspicions about new advances and human avarice. Similarly, as a couple of stars, for example, Amazon rose up out of the destruction of the dot-com bubble, so it is conceivable a few uses of the Square chain innovation fundamental Bitcoin have suffering utility. However, I question Bitcoin will be one of them.